Hello guys, Tyler's here. I'm back. It's the third video of the round that I'm pumping them out in. So this is the third one. I want to talk about just me for a second here. To be honest with you, I have completely devolved as a human being. I am at the lowest common denominator of human. And why I say this is because this mainly comes down to me working out and school and how I manage things and ADHD and a lot of things. But really, let's take it back. In the first year of me going to school here, I was on my shit. I was fucking waking up every day. I don't know what my schedule looked like, but I was working hard. I had such vigor in my eyes. I wanted to work. I wanted to make my dreams come true. And to be honest with you, they were. I just didn't see it at the time, but they were. And as the years slowly went on, I'd slowly get more and more, let's say, complacent and lazy. With the gym, I never really did, but with everything else, I typically did. And now I'm at the point where I'm going to bed at 1 a.m. when before I was so dedicated to going to bed at 10 and 11 p.m., which is so bad. I would get up at 6 a.m. and now all I do is get up at between 7:30 to 9 a.m., which is terrible. The grinders are typically out fucking working at 6 a.m., which was what I was super interested in. I loved myself for it. I'd immediately get up and journal, Bible, pray, meditate, stretch, do everything I typically did in the morning. Now I'm just a lazy fuck. Really what it comes down to it is I just had so much work shoved in front of me that I have a hard time pre-planning for how I'm going to approach these days. And if I don't have a particular plan in place, then I'm fucked. And especially with the gym, I spent 4 years training myself like I was a fucking world-class athlete, and I didn't even give myself a chance to rest. Not many people know this, but I practically almost sent myself to the hospital because of how hard I trained. And I know it sounds so fucking stupid to people because everyone online wants to fucking tell me that no one really experiences true utter muscle failure. I went to failure for every fucking set. I went to failure for every workout, and despite that, I'd still eat like a champ. I would go to sleep like a champ. So when that wasn't working out, I'd slowly get more and more disinterested until now I'm pretty much at the worst weight I've ever been at in my life. I'm the biggest I've ever been. I'm the fattest. I'm the weakest. And I'm mainly just saying this now because really what it comes down to is I want to get back in the gym and I want to work my ass off. I really want to get back to working my ass off. I really need to get back to work. I really need to get back to work. I don't even know what else to say. I think this is just going to be a personal video for me to get everything out. It's really hard for me to balance everything, and I need to find a way to get back on my shit. I need to force myself back onto my program, my routine. Even though I may be embarrassed, I'm willing to chalk up the embarrassment if it means I go back and kick some ass. But otherwise, I know what I've got to do. I'm in the worst shape of my life. I'm disgusted with myself. I can only wear 5 pairs of underwear. I can only wear 2 pairs of pants. I'm a fucking mess. I can only wear 3 t-shirts outside. I'm disgusting. I am absolutely disgusting. And sadly, this came with the price of me chasing my dreams. And I'm gonna keep chasing them. I'm not gonna stop. And I guess that's just the video. I don't know. I'm really trying to think more about what I could be doing, but really I'm just disgusted with myself. I hate to say it. I'm not trying to be depressing when I make this video. It's just I'm being so truthfully honest here. I am so not happy with who I am right now as a person. I remember when I would actually get looks because of how I was looking. I used to be an attractive guy, and I remember the first time someone came up to me in a long time and said, "You look really attractive." The first thing I did was deflect and say I used to look so much more attractive back in the day. I don't know what you see in me. And sometimes I even look at my partner, I'm like, how do you see something in this? I'm such a cocoon right now, trying to turn into a butterfly. But me talking about this just gets me thinking that now I have a plan. I came up with it. I just need to confront my fear of the gym and failing again and just get back to it and kick the ass. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. But in any case, I think that's the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. I love y'all. Y'all know the dough like pickle. Peace out.